mom. We love your mom.
Hey,
She's
Sunday
great.
dinner be buzzing.
That's right.
She is fantastic.
She is.
Don't say anything about my mama again.
What's up, MP? Much love, G. I got you, my brother. He about to tear the roof off.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green.
Chance of keeping them in front.
Both free throws good from Green. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
Yeah, I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The pass to Garuba. Back to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And it's Harris off the drive. It's good. Harris has got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Garuba, the pass to Smith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And smooth in everything he does. Nice dribble move there by Smith.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Porter passes to Smith from deep three-point range. He doesn't hit that one. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Green after the made shot from Harris. Smith sets the pick for Green. Smith outside, lets it go with a three. Smith missing again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jones against Porter. Another shot. 3 on the clock. Smith with a wide open look. Smith missing again.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Harris. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jalen Green.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Porter kicks to Martin. The kick out to Porter. The Rockets with another miss. Spurs leading by 6. Harris draws the double. Johnson from outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And it just seems that
And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Here's Harris. Makes it off the glass. Harris has got 14.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Passes it to Garuba. He kicks to Smith. Rebound by Sohan.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Green. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other.
Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Rockets trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's on a back. And so here is Houston, and the wide open shot from Green.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
Yep, but nonetheless, a cold start from out there, sure, but you can't get discouraged. I mean, if you've got a good look, I think you've got to keep taking them to keep the defense honest.
Harris passes to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. And now 24 points for prime time. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high.
The Rockets making a switch here. Outside, Green. He takes it in. San Antonio with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
14 feet away. No good that time.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Garuba the pass to Green. Finds himself wide open and drills it. 6 points for Jalen Green.
Just 2 for 8 here in the early going. Maybe that bucket will help him build a little momentum and some confidence.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Porter passes to Smith. Inside. Here's Garuba. Rebound, San Antonio. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris against Green. Harris drives in, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got 28 points for the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Bucket is good.
Man, that was impressive. Kevin Porter Jr. The concentration needed to score that one, very impressive.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Here's Harris, and he drives in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one.
You guys don't foul with slow MP? Come on!
He's trying to close this one out.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Tries again.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Back to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 36.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Washington. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Basket counts. Harris has got 38 points.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Here's Porter. And again, unable to change momentum here.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Tate. Another miss by Houston. And here's McDermott. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. Count it, good. 43 points for prime time.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
McDermott for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And the buzzer sounds. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunity on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
There's Green with the three. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gotten all but one of the three-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Devontae Graham. He's out there with Harris. McDermott is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He contributed 51 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And, you know, these are shots you want Graham taking. Helps get him going.
There's Green with the three. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Green against Harris. For 3. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now, Washington. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Tate, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Harris. Non-stop scoring machine here. Count that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Tate. Lays it up off the glass. Tate's only got his first points of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Out of bounds. Houston takes. So and so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Looking at San Antonio, they're a
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. Porter Jr. is the point.
Nice play, MP! Way to go!
And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Harris against Green. The baseline J. Another bucket. Wow! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Garuba. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Harris into the lane, and slam dunk by Harris.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Here's Green. He's got 11. The shake. Rejected by Harris.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Porter looking it over. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
This is MP time! Can't touch MP!
Like we saw there.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Harris. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Porter against Jones. Over in the corner, Green. And he drops it in from the low post. Green's got 13.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Jones, no one around him. And again, it's...
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support,
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm
this
here for you
tender, touching
always.
moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes? What? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he has.
You guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but, MP.
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that.
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
Yeah, well, first of all, he rejects everything he thinks can even remotely connect him to Freddie. Like, Freddie's a big analytics guy when it comes to the marketing segmentation and that sort of thing. And even though he has nothing to do with the basketball analytics department, Othello has completely shut him out in an attempt to undermine Freddie.
I mean, you gotta excuse me. I just find this so comical. But let me get straight. Let me just get this straight. So he's not a fan of teammate grades.
Nah, he can't stand them, man. Actually, he said they're a complete and utter nonsense. But that's just one of the many examples. He's not GMing from a place of trying to help the team anymore. He's literally trying to save his job.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. He's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. He wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. And it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Othello just went off the deep end. And now we're here. He's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. And when a guy like Othello feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. It's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. I'm just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
I think that's gonna have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all.
I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
Great job on the dub.
214. Here we go, check.
Check it. That's out. That's out. Get up, man. Here we go. 16-4. Here we go. Check. 4-16. 4-19. Check it. Who's that next?
D about to tear the roof off.
And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins.
That's a foul? Sorry, I thought this was a contact.
And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Here's Harris, following the bucket by the Heat. Going inside, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Butler. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Pass to Harris. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That one drops for him. Harris has got 7 points. Harris has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Back come the Spurs in transition. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And here are the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Inside. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Value the basketball. Don't let them have it.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Lowry against Harris. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Lowry against Harris. There's the drive. Here's Collins, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Out to Lowry. From downtown, the Heat rebound. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Harris. Lowry with it, picked up by Collins, and it's blocked by Collins. Here's Harris. Here's Sohan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Butler. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Harris outside. Here's the 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
And here's Lowry in his last outing with 12 points. And here's Butler outside. Sohan with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Vassell outside. And here's Harris outside. Here's Collins. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They're smiling now, but wait for it. Wait for
it. Here's Oladipo. Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers. Pass to Love. The 3-ball.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. He drops it from range. Harris has got 15.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Adebayo finds Butler. Will it go? The rebound by the Spurs.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Butler on the wing. The offensive rebound, and they pick up 2.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Harris against Lowry. Harris's shot is good. 17 points in the game. And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Here's Sohan. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And Harris throws it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him tonight.
Almost entire new group here. You're set. And for Miami, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the Spurs with possession here, following the bucket by the Heat. Harris, good work there as it goes. Harris has got 21 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The baseline J, and the jumper is good. Give him 23. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs. Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. Love, a screen on Harris. Here's Strus. Three-pointer, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Harris. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside Butler. Here's the pick. Lowry outside. Pass to Strus for three. Knocks down the long J. Strus has got 11.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Sohan. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He contributed 62 points and was on point from deep. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. The shot that time not on target. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harris has got 10 points in the quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside for Love. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Harris with it. Strus covering. Out to the right wing. Lowry with a steal. Outside Butler. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. San Antonio's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Harris down low. He's guarded by Lowry. Harris misses. The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Over Johnson. Miami, no good that time either. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Harris. Offensive rebound. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Love. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from 11. And it's Harris with the rebound. Well, the Spurs shooting at a very efficient 67%. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Lowry against Harris. Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Harris. Gets it to fall from the right block. Harris has got 33.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Love. Back to Lowry. And here's Love. Shoots over Collins. That one is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lowry against Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Strus's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Sohan. And here's Harris outside. On target from range. Harris has got 38 points.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Time called here. How's that? And so it's San Antonio ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
You wouldn't be going off like this if the pressure was on, MP.
Come one.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, they clearly have the advantage.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the San Antonio Spurs.
Some teams live and die by the three. If I was on a team, we'd live by it. Well, I'm just saying, they're alive and well in this game, just like I was. What a performance shooting the ball, Shaq.
Well, when you're getting 3 and your opponent's getting 2, this is the result.
See, and I didn't think that you would like the 3 ball today, but I've won you over.
Shaq, I didn't think you were just going to let him make this whole thing about himself.
Yes, indeed.
But you did. Disappointing.
Well, I wasn't aware that he was making it about himself. Anyway, when the 3 goes in, I like it.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Harris in at point guard. Can't get it to drop. Spurs shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. And that one drops. Harris has got 40 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Now here's Vassell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Harris against Lowry.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And down it goes. Jam that one home. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Lowry against Harris. Drives to the hoop, and the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 44.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Love, a screen on Johnson. Outside Love. The 3 is up. The shot misses, and San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Collins. Back to Harris. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Butler passes to Lowry. Love, a screen on Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry, no good.
Out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 11 in the second half.
We've seen.
Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? Hold on. Let's start my man Nate Dogg right here.
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
Oh, man, I just wish that stuff would die down already, man. It's a distraction. It takes away from all the hard work that we put in as a team when we have to discuss things like that. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
Not really. I mean, they know where my head's at, you know. I want to stay here. I want to deliver a championship to these fans in this city. So nothing's changed on that front, so there's not much to talk about, honestly. They're within their rights to do whatever they want if they, they're going to make the team better. I may not agree with them, but they don't need my permission, so it is what it is.
I guess it is. Thanks, MP.
Yeah. All right, that's it for today. Until the next time, y'all.
Pete.
As an analyst, but there were a lot.
We saw the WNBA launch the Commissioner's Cup, but what are your thoughts, Doris, about a mid-season tournament being added to the NBA?
Kevin, it's hard not to look at the positive effect that the play-in situation has had on the NBA. Think about it, how much more competitive games are down the stretch of the regular season. So because of that success, I am very open to adding a mid-season tournament.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Okoro's shot is off. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thank you, David. So Greg, shooting, their number one concern coming into tonight.
It's more important that you take good shots if you want to have a chance to make them.
And I think that requires making plays for one another. Move the ball and shooting opportunities will present themselves.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by San Antonio. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Harris against Garland. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul. Harris with it. Garland picks him up. Releases. And another basket for San Antonio. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Got that one up quick. 7 points for prime time.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
LeVert the pass to Allen. Over to the left wing. And here's Garland for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
And here's Harris from the arc. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Garland kicks to LeVert. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Heat.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's LeVert following the bucket by the Spurs. And Allen with the slam.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Harris inside, guarded by Garland. From the arc, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Harris. Harris has got 15 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass.
And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 8-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Back to Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 10. Here's Harris. There's the pass to Sohan. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to LeVert. Harris against Garland. From the baseline. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice. Already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now, here's Mobley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now here is Harris. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And that one drops for him. Harris has got 23.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Looking for LeVert. He gets it there. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Here's Harris. Takes it inside, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley dishes to Allen. LeVert with a wide open look. Off target with his three.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Harris against Garland. Harris misses. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Garland finds LeVert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen with the screen for Okoro. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys.
Five on the...
Get him, MP. Your time.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. They've got Harris. Collins is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Zohan in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Garland. Harris, good. Harris has got 27.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Miami got the job done. He finished with 49 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Zohan. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
One shot.
Been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
So it's the Spurs now, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Hey, yo, right here.
Garland against Harris. Johnson outside. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Johnson's got himself going there. His first.
Great job coaching, MP. Way to go, coach.
MP, you're the real deal, man. That's the way you work, MP. Keep firing, MP. That was nice, MP. All eyes on you, MP.
Take the lead, guys. You all can't miss.
And here are the Cavaliers now.
Be up on here.
LeVert up top. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. And yes, it's good. Allen's got 6.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by San Antonio.
Here's Harris. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
Here's Harris. Jared Allen making his last shot. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Harris with it. Garland picks him up. Yep, it counts.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
San Antonio's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Harris draws the double. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Yeah, and pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Spurs with possession. They're up.
Look out! Strong finish.
No. Tell me we didn't just see that.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been practicing, GA, that one.
I'll tell you, that is a little bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
Now, here's LeVert. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here is Harris. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. And here is Garland. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Johnson kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they... And he makes the first. Vassell, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Harris drops them both. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's Garland, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Garland's got 8.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
Here's Harris, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. San Antonio with the rebound.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Harris, driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 45 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Mobley the pass to LeVert. Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 17-7 run. Nice move. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Garland the pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for LeVert. The wide open look here for Garland. From outside, off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
On the wing, Johnson from downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's the teardrop. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Shot from 16. Harris misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Allen outside to the left wing. LeVert kicks to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Vassell. Takes the three. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Garland the pass to Mobley. Garland against Harris. The pass to Okoro. Mobley inside. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
In the painted area, Mobley just so effective. Hard to cover a guy who's got that kind of size so close to the cup.
Harris kicks to Johnson. Garland against Harris. From deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Garland against Harris. It's LeVert on the wing. Allen with the screen for LeVert. Got a piece of it. Zohan the pass to Harris. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And they recover it. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's LeVert, covered by Vassell. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Harris kicks to Vassell. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Spurs. Now, here's Garland. Can't hit from 12. And so it's San Antonio going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you.
Second half, guys.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole, but I know what we use it. But it actually looks like they're doing just that.
And now, let's Head at the games on the docket. Here's the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, this one is a...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I think Rick was just grabbing.
Bro, what are you doing with popcorn, man?
Why would I not make popcorn? I feel like I'm about to watch a prize fight.
Bro, you're supposed to be a professional, right?
Wait, hold on. Am I the only one that realizes what's actually happening right now?
We know what's going on.
We're winning. Nate White is about to go on and put the nail in Othello's coffin on live
Whoa,
TV.
no, I do not approve of the coffin talk. But yes, it is accurate to say that things are going according to plan.
Respectfully, Ashley, I do know the difference between a public statement and a private conversation.
I don't think you do.
Well, I don't see any cameras around here right now.
Literally.
Oh, shut up. It's on. It's on.
All right, welcome back, everyone, and welcome to the show, Nate White.
Nate the Great.
Yes, the Daily Horn reporter who just dropped an absolute bombshell of a report on embattled GM Othello Akpem. Welcome to the show.
It is truly my pleasure, Stan. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Just give us a quick summary of what was in the article for those of us who haven't gotten a chance to read it yet.
Well, I encourage you to read the article. And if you want all the details, make sure you go to the Daily Horn's website. But here's the gist of the story. GM Othello Akpem, Akpem,
Yeah, Akpem.
I mean, has created a rift in the organization between himself and brand marketing VP Freddie Novak. Now, is going so far as to confess to those in the inner circle that, check this out, he believes that Novak is angling for his job.
Drama.
Is there any truth to the idea that Freddie Novak would look to move to the basketball side of operations? I know that he and Phil Boyer have worked very closely together, but this is the first time I've heard of this, and I'm fairly plugged in with people in that organization.
That is true. JJ's plugged in.
I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in.
Well, JJ, I couldn't find a single person who could confirm that. As I can tell, maybe it's a little bit of what we call a paranoid delusion on the part of Opkin.
Wow.
Nate, that's a serious accusation.
Hey, listen, I don't write this stuff. I just report what I find, right? That's why I wouldn't make it lightly. But I've heard from multiple sources inside the organization that Opkin has attempted to undermine Novak in order to convince team president Phil Boyer to move on from him. I mean, Phil Boyer.
Yeah, but he's basically eliminating the perceived threat of his job.
Right, eliminating that, the threat of his job. I mean, the paranoia sets in, right?
Interesting.
Can you go into that a little bit more? How has he undermined him?
You want it all.
Well, my colleague John Luck reported earlier this season that Opkin forbid MP from engaging in any PR initiatives around the city, which, of course, were organized by no other Mr. Novak himself. He also reportedly ignored the findings of the team's analytics department on a consistent basis, going so far as to tell the organization's proprietary all-in-one stat are complete and utter nonsense. And of course, you got the proposed MP for Shep trade, which, obviously raised, multiple red flags across the league with all the rival GMs, and many of whom view MP, I'm going to say it, as a superior talent.
Really?
You hear that, Perk? Perk, I know you heard it. He said MP's the superior talent.
JJ, I don't know what it is with your exception with MP. I'm not ready to give up on Shep just yet. But if everything you say is to be true, Nate, it sounds like Othello is GMing to save his job, not the betterment of the team. And that's unacceptable. You can't trust someone who puts themselves before the team like that.
Where did this idea come from that Freddie Novak was angling for Othello Akpem's job?
Everybody.
I mess it up all the time.
JJ, that's a great question. And something that continues to confuse the people I've talked to who are actually familiar with the dynamics of the preferred of the situation.
I know I'm confused.
Of course. But, the best I can tell, Othello preferred Owens, but was overruled by Phil Boyer on draft night. Then, when Phil hired Freddie Novak to help smooth things over with the fans, Othello convinced himself that Freddie was gunning for his job.
That's too much.
I keep getting hung up on this convinced himself part. What do you mean by that?
It's obvious. Well, I haven't been able to find a single person who thinks Freddie has one iota interest in the job. Right.
Okay.
Right. He currently doesn't have the background, obviously. And yes, Phil Boyer loves what he brings to the team. But would never hire him to make basketball decisions. I mean, obviously, that's not an area of his expertise,
Not even
right?
close?
No.
Well, listen, if that's all true, then I don't see how Othello can continue to be the GM of this franchise. It's never easy to call for someone's job, and I respect that this is the man's livelihood, but you can't GM to save your job. Your responsibility is to the organization. This is the cardinal sin of team building. We've seen it time and time again in this league, and it never ends well.
Right.
When you lose the big picture like that, and that has certainly happened with the proposed MP Shep trade, it's time to move on.
Well, hold on for a second. Othello's a good man, a family man, but I have to agree with JJ here. He's not the right fit for the job anymore.
You hear that, Sam?
Wow.
That's Perk agreeing with me.
A Perkins JJ agreement. This is certainly a stunning turn of events.
You're welcome.
So stunning, in fact, that we actually took to the streets to ask City fans what they think about the current situation. Check this out.
MP is one of the finest young men and the greatest basketball talents I've ever had the pleasure of calling a friend. And anyone who would consider trading him needs to get his head screwed on straight.
Yeah, I don't want to speak out of turn about what's going on behind the scenes, but as far as MP goes, it would be a tragedy, honestly, to trade him for Shep. And I mean on every level.
Man, MP's my guy. That kid's a monster. Othello, you messing up, bro. I don't know what you're thinking, but you need to start watching these games and not do whatever it is you're doing. You feel me? Come on, man. Wake up, dude.
There you have it. The city is united behind their rookie MP.
As well they should be, Stan. Seems the only guy who doesn't believe in MP is this guy, Kendrick Perkins.
Y'all ready for this? I actually believe in MP.
Oh.
But guess what? I just believe in Shep more. But forget all that. Based on everything that we've learned over the past few days, Othello, he has to go. The sooner, the better. Carry on.
All right.
That couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
I'd say there's a 90-10 split in favor of MP on social.
Get it.
Yes.
Hey, hopefully Phil Boyer feels the same way.
Wait, Bro, I know you're joking me right now.
What?
That's your ringtone?
What's wrong with La Cucaracha?
That is your ringtone.
Yes.
Hey, how about picking it up already?
Okay. Jeez. Hello? Speaking? Yeah, he's right here with me. Sure. Sure, he'll be right there. Yo, do we have any more popcorn? I know we ain't finished.
Bro, who was that?
What? I'm hungry. That was Phil Boyer's office. He said he wants to see you right away.
Did he say anything else?
Just that it was urgent.
That's interesting.
Is that bad?
I don't know. How did Phil sound?
Well, it was his receptionist, and she sounded how she always sounded. You know, polite, courteous. But you should probably get over there and see what he wants.
Yeah, I'll get over there.
Yeah.
Hey, no matter what happens, we're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through it together.
Y'all hot?
No, hey, rip off this Band-Aid.
All right.
There's no time for dawdling. Go.
All right. See you guys in a bit, all right? Here we go.
You'd tell me if you knew you were getting traded, right?
Hey, MP. MP, Phil's expecting you. He's in Othello's office.
Othello's office? What's going on?
I'm not privy to that.
You're not privy?
Not privy.
Okay, well, I'll just go up then.
I think that would be best.
Have a seat.
All right, here we go. Our top story today is the sudden or not so sudden departure of embattled GM Othello Akpem, who has decided to mutually part ways with the organization due to a disagreement over the future direction of the franchise. JJ, right move?
100%. When political maneuvering leads you to try to get rid of a bright young star like MP, I'm sorry. You've lost the thread.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Can't say I disagree, Stan. And you and JJ both know I'm a huge Shep fan. Like, that's my guy.
Yeah, we know that.
But with everything we learned about Othello Akpem over the last... Y'all know I always mess it up. Over the last week or so, they had no choice but to move on.
You mean to carry on?
JJ, ho. Get your own catchphrase.
Man, I can't believe we did it, man.
It's
Look
crazy.
at that.
It's crazy. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing, huh?
Congratulations, MP. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Ash.
I mean, on the one hand, a man lost his job. But on the other hand, Othello is out of here!
Let's go!
See you, loser! The tribe has spoken!
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Woo!
Bro, you have some really old references.
What?
What is that, Citizen Kane?
Citizen?
No.
That is Wizard of Oz. That's a classic.
If you're 100 years old.
Whoa. Follow the yellow brick road slaps. I
All
don't care what
right,
none
all
of y'all
right.
say.
Enough about Ricky's old references. Let's ride this high, man. What comes next? Talk to me.
What
Talk to me.
comes next is we follow the path that we charted for you before all of this even started.
Yes.
Support for Othello's ouster is nearly unanimous, but you still have a lot of inroads to make converting those Shep fans. He's got deep history here.
Like I said, man, like, what I went through with Othello, like, Shep is nothing but an answer to that.
Woohoo,
Okay.
good. You know what? You keep following this plan, and soon we'll put a magnifying glass to him. You feel
I
me?
tell you what.
All right, but you're still gonna have to answer questions about this after your next game, so...
Ash, what I went through with Othello, I feel like I can do anything right now.
That's because you can. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of me, too. You standing beside me, looking all beautiful.
Okay, all right. Reel it in. All right, you have work to do right now.
All right, that's putting it nicely, man.
What?
Gross.
Nice game.
About to tear it up.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Watford in at the 5, down low.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Vassell. And here's Harris outside. Hits the trifecta. Harris has gotten his second bucket on the night. Well, the huge news around the league today, Othella Akpom fired as the GM of this team.
I mean, that shocked some, but not me. After the social media situation he had, I thought they'd have to let him go.
And count that. 2 points. And
Just lacking a bit. But hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Sharp. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Lillard. Here's Watford. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Free throw good, Lillard.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Takes the 3. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
And Harris throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so here's Portland following the bucket by the Spurs. And Lillard puts up a deep three. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Harris. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Lillard. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Lillard's one of the smaller point guards in the league, but amongst traffic, he's willing to go in and challenge, and tough one there as he gets creative.
And Harris throws it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Lillard. The Spurs making their last shot. Thibault finds Lillard. From about 19, Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And here's Harris outside. It's cleared by Damian Lillard. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. To the paint. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
And they double up Harris. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Their last encounter was in Portland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Again, Harris missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Lillard, and connects on the 9-footer. Lillard's got 5 now.
No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
Here's Harris, and Harris throws it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Lillard outside. They set a pick. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Harris. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Harris has got 20.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Grant outside. That shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Harris. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line.
Great hustle, MP. Way to play.
For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Watford. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Count that bucket. He's got 25.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Simons outside to win the run. And no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Harris outside. Johnson against Thibault. For three, here's Harris. Hits a three-pointer.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And the Trailblazers call time here.
And the other team...
He's hungry. Keep feeding him.
Now Winslow, right now averaging 5.5 a game. They grab their own miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Harris's shot is good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Chalk up two there.
Well, his team depends on him to have some point production, so Cam pouring it in.
Harris is doubled. Outside Jones. Harris outside. Driving to the basket, and Harris throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Portland has possession. The Spurs making their last shot.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Harris throws it down.
Look, shooters know where other shooters are, and if you're not shooting, make the pass, and Doug did it there.
And so here's Portland. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Simons. 4-3. Rebound San Antonio. Now here's Harris. He's got 34. And there's the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 36 points. The Trailblazers shooting around 32% to begin this game. Eubanks the screen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I like how quickly Winslow got rid of the ball there. Exceptional feel for when to dish in the pick and roll.
Outside Jones. Here's Harris on the take, and Harris throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And it's Simons missing.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Harris with the drive, and Harris throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And here's Simons. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Over Jones. And it's Simons missing.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Reddish with it, now guarded by Harris. Outside Winslow, to the right side. Pass to Little, clock at 6. Beyond the arc, pure from three-point range.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
Harris outside. McDermott outside. Back to Harris. Now here's McDermott. No good with a layup. And so it's San Antonio continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break.
Like how you're using MP, Coach. Great job.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Keldon Johnson, Zach Collins out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Harris in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime and their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He scored 45 points and also did a lot of damage from long. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Lillard can't get it to go.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Harris misses. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against... Here, the Spurs decide to talk it over.
Feed MP. He's hot right now.
Puts it up from 17. Harris misses.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Eubanks the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Reddish. Buries it down low.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
The Spurs shooting it well at 59%. For 3, here's Harris. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter. But
and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action. No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Reddish passes to Simons. Lets it go from deep. Bates Diop with a rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to Harris. And it's good for 2. Harris has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Reddish. On the wing, Simons. Looking to get back on track. No luck on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Simons against Jones. Simons with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. To stop the run. That shot missing. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been.
Welcome, everybody. This game.
They've been running away with this game, pushing the pace, their steam.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with
Y'all just keep doing what you're doing.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And Portland's shooting only 33%. Not exactly.
Great win, buddy.
All right, first question right here. That's my man Nate the Great back there.
Any thoughts on the departure of Othello Akpem?
You know, John, I'm only worried about the people inside these walls.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel responsible for Othello's departure?
I mean, obviously I hear what people say. How could you not?
So you weren't hoping for his departure then?
No. You know, Nate, I always hope. All done? All right, thanks, guys.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.